Hello everybody, welcome to Move with Rissa. I have a quick yoga flow to bring you into the present moment because that is where all the living happens. So let's get started in a comfortable seat, hands on top of the knees, close down the eyes, and start to first let's start to just notice how we're breathing. Don't change anything yet. Notice if your breath is shallow or fast or slow. And then start to maybe intentionally deepen it. Sighing out anything that doesn't serve you, anything negative. And then draw your attention inward to your body. Start to feel if there's anything happening in your body, any tightness, tension, pain. Maybe you have certain parts of your skin that are in pain or itchy, something. And then beyond that, see if you can feel how you're energetically feeling. Can you find pockets of joy, or are you feeling angry or upset or anxious? And as you notice, just take deeper breaths. Great. Flutter the eyes open, and we're going to start with some gentle neck circles here. So just drawing circles with the nose. Try not to crunch the back of the neck as you come up. See if you can feel the individual muscle fibers that this is stretching. You might have to slow down for this and really feel what's going on. And then we'll reverse. Great, and then we'll take this movement to the waist. So hands are still on the knees, and we'll gently begin to circle clockwise first with the waist. And notice how you move. So it's not really how fast or how deep you can get into these positions or poses. It's more how you move in between them or during them. Just notice, feel everything. And start to notice if you can hear anything in the room that's with you now, or that you're in. I can hear the birds and the wind outside. And then we'll reverse our circles. You can make this movement however large or small that you want, as long as you're listening to what feels good to you. Great, and then we'll take a seated cat-cow. So inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin, draw the shoulders back, and then exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, lean back a little bit, and go at your very own intentional pace. This yoga, along with all yoga, is just for you. So make it your own. Take some time to be creative or find something new. Be more intentional with how you move. See if you can notice tasting anything. While still being aware of what you're hearing. Great, and then we're going to place the fingers on the mat, the fingertips, and sit here for a second. Imagine you have roots drawing from your fingertips and the base of your sit bones all the way down into the earth. Imagine them growing long and deep, connecting you deeply to the Mother Earth. And then draw the head over to the left. Gentle neck stretch here. If you would like a little bit more of a stretch, you can bring that left hand to your head and assist gravity. And then notice what you're feeling. Can you feel your clothes, the mat, the earth? Can you feel the tongue inside of your mouth? Can you feel the muscles we're stretching? And then while you're thinking about what you can feel, also bring your attention to what you're hearing and tasting. Great, we'll release that stretch. Drop the left hand back to the mat. Maybe take a brief breath. And then dropping the head over to the right. If you wish, place the right hand on top of your head. And again, bring your attention to all three of those senses: taste, touch, and hearing. Still taking really deep, intentional breaths. Feeling how good it feels to breathe today. Great, we'll release that and take one more breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we'll keep our left hand on the floor and we'll raise the right hand up to the sky, bending over to the left. You can stay here or drop down to the elbow. But try to make it so that your chest is rotating up to the sky. Can you notice anything that you're smelling? What the air in the room smells like? Maybe the scent of your clothes? Maybe a candle burning nearby? Focus on that for a few breaths. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, we'll shift forward as if we're coming into a forward fold, and then we'll shift over to the other side, placing the right hand on the mat, lifting the left hand up to the sky. Now, as you noticed what you were smelling, try to focus on what you're smelling, hearing, tasting, and feeling all at once. Great, we'll come back up to center. We will inhale, lift the hands up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms, small back bend. Drop the hands, inhale back up. Exhale through to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale down, and on this last rotation, see if you can feel as if you're moving energy with your hands. Exhale back down. Great. We'll come to face the short edge of our mat. Bring the legs out long. And we're going to come into a seated forward fold. So flex the toes. You can keep a slight bend in your knees or a large bend in your knees, depending on how tight you are. And then we'll inhale, lift the arms back up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. And wherever your hands rest, just leave them there. You can always go deeper in a moment. We'll be here for a minute. Well, longer than a minute, a moment, a long moment. Try to keep the back as straight as you can for now, and then we will fold and round forward in a moment. Great, and then if you'd like to go deeper and round through the spine, you are free to do so. And start to notice what you're seeing. If your eyes are open, what color is your yoga mat? What is the texture like? Or if you're outside, what are you seeing? What does your body look like? Without judgment, just noticing what you're seeing in the physical world. If your eyes are closed, notice if you're seeing images or the static behind the eyelids. Sometimes I like to sway side to side in my fold. Great. And then briefly, to counter that, we'll bring the palms to the base of the spine, drop down to the elbows, and then gently look back for fish. Nice counter stretch since we've been in that fold for a long time. come back up to a comfortable seat of your choosing. Hands can be face up or down, depending on what your goal is. If you'd like to be receiving, have them face up. If you want to ground more or center yourself, face them down. And close the eyes. And then we'll start to bring in all 5 of those senses at once. So see if you can notice what you're seeing, smelling, tasting, feeling, and hearing all at once. It takes some practice. Being aware of all of your senses at the same time is what helps us truly be present. You can't be truly present if one of those senses is blocked off. Just experience that for a moment. Still breathing deeply. Great. Bring the palms to heart center and start to create some friction with your palms. And as you inhale, imagine bright white light coming through you into your hands, traveling from the top of your head, down your neck, down your shoulders, down your arms, into your palms. And start to think, where do I want to place this positive energy that I'm drawing in? It can be somewhere on your body, your head, your heart, your stomach, your knees, or even the ground next to you. Think of where you'd want to put this energy. And then place your hands over where you thought of. Notice how you feel. Notice how you feel as in comparison to the beginning of class. We'll take one more deep breath together, and then on the exhale, we'll sigh it out. Big inhale. Exhale, sigh. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I hope this helped you find more presence in your moment, and I hope you had a beautiful practice. Yeah, take time to find and hone in on all 5 of your senses, because that is the key to being present more often. My name is Rissa. Thank you again. The light in me sees, honors, and loves the light that's inside each of you. Namaste.